What's going on, Paisanos? V here, coming at you, well, with another market watch today. You know, OTS 1 Pack 18 is out and about, and the prices are tanking. It could be several reasons. You know, one, cards like Dogmatic Ecclesia, Zeus, both of these cards have a Starlight rare, so you're basically getting the silver medal of the rarity of these cards. They're not bad looking, but they're not the highest rarity. That could be a factor. Cards like Fusion Destiny are semi-limited, so the best card in the set is a card you can only get at 2, so the demand for Fusion Destiny is not as wanted as other cards when they debut, like Nibiru and Infinite Permanents and Forbidden Drop and Ultimate Rares. The Super Rares are nice. Well, when I mean nice, I mean like Dasher. Dasher Super Rare is kind of cool. We're also getting a Secret Rare Rarity upgrade, so that's about to tank. Token Collector is coming in Super Rare. That's great. It has an Ultra Rare, so once again, you get the silver medal. OTS 1 Pack 18 to me, and comment down below, I'd love to know what you think. OTS 1 Pack 18 to me is a silver medal set. Oh, you pull Ultimate Rare Dogmatic Ecclesia? Great, I have a Starlight. No, it does look nice. For silver. Kiwaka Hercules getting Super Rare is really cute. Does nothing. I do personally like the card a lot, actually. I'm not gonna lie to you. Manga Tenny is great for those Tenny players that's still around. Most of them I've changed over to 60 card variations, so still cool. I'm not trying to downplay this set. I'm just trying to explain the set to you as like value-wise and what's the future of this set and what can it do. I really want to. I'm not gonna like hold back and go, oh, you pulled a Zeus? Wow, that's great. Really powerful card. Oh, you pulled a Zeus? Cool. It has a Starlight rare. Yes, it does have a Secret Rare. And if you have a Secret Rare and Ultimate Rare isn't a rarity upgrade, I'm not crapping on you for that. I'm not saying you're bad because you're a peasant. I'm not saying that. All I'm trying to say is, Konami gave us an OTS set with second place cards. That's all I'm trying to say. And for some players, that's enough, and that's fine. But don't come at me as someone who likes the best of the best and say you like Dogmatic Ultimate Rare Ecclesia because you like Dogmatic Ultimate Rare Ecclesia. You and I both know, given the option, you would want the best and the hardest to get. That's how it works. I mean, let's be honest. Like, it is what it is. Though I will say, those look great Ultimate Rare. They look gorgeous. Some idiot in my comments is going to comment in this video going, V, I'd rather have the Ultimate Rare instead of the Starlight Rare. Yeah, because your broke ass can't buy the playset Starlight Rares. Just don't lie to me. I'm not an idiot. Like, let's not play ourselves for a fool. You know? You think I got Starlights because I like the way they look? Get the fuck out of here. I like it because they're high rarity, as anyone would. I will say Ultimate Rare Fusion Destiny, once again, like I said, is a beautiful looking card. A lot of these cards are cool reprints. I'm not saying they're bad. Like PK cards, which I really wish these came out sooner. Like Break Sword and Boots. I do think that's great reprints. Kagamucha Knight is a tech choice, so that's kind of cool. Baby Saurus is so late. Literally, any OTS set before Baby Saurus coming out Super Rare would have been a big deal. The fact that it's out right now, great. The 5 Dino players appreciate you, Konami. Look at that Speed Duel Battle City. I talked about this box a while ago. This box was relatively inexpensive at the time. The prices have since then increased. Little spoiler alert, these are only going to continue to increase. If you can find Speed Duel Battle City boxes, I would highly recommend you pick them up. All these cards are great cards, and more than likely will spike in value. Especially cards like Secret Rare Jinzo. Like, that card being low as it is right now gets me nervous. It only has 27 listings, by the way. And then we have Stardust Synchron. Oh, wait, this video is going to be called Why Are These Card Prices So Goddamn High? Stardust Synchron is on a card at Dawn of Majesty, roughly around $12. Stardust Synchron. Yeah, I know. Everyone plays it, right? Alabama Adjusted Despia actually does make sense of being high in value, and it's actually kind of stabilized. How high is Alabama Adjusted Despia? Oh, you know, from verified with sellers, about $86. I keep talking about this card, and the reason why is because I keep telling people, hey, this is a good card, back when it was like 30s and 40s. Being told I'm wrong, but it's not about being wrong, it's about saving you money. Ultimately, people that might have said this card's dumb or wrong or whatever are going to turn around and go ahead and buy this card when, well, let's see, T-minus about a month, roughly, 40 days. And then we have Access Code Talker. You know what I don't like about Access Code Talker? Is the fact that it only has 2 rarities, and one of them is a disgusting looking gold rarity. Put it on the marker. Disgusting gold rarity. But the thing about Access Code Talker, even though it's ugly gold rare, it's still $50 because there's no other rarity at all. Had Konami made another Secret Rare Access Code Talker, perhaps the original print Secret Rare returning code would not be $110, it'd be more like $60, which is more doable had Konami reprinted Access Code Talker in another rarity other than gold rare. Gross. Hopefully we do see a reprint of this card. Is definitely highly needed in the game. So I'm not sure if anyone close to it or not, but Sound Judgment has went up in value. Now this is a super rare as Secret Slayers, ironically, and the card's roughly around $7. Want to see something funny though? You look at any other version of the card, it's still money. Like any version of it is still pretty crazy money. The lowest version of Sound Judgment right now is the Battle Pack Epic Dawn. That's $9. Secret Slayers says, look at see Secret Slayers right here. It says it's $3, but we just went over it. Yeah, it's not. It's not. Look at that shipping. Get wrecked. Shipping. Even Gold Rare $6, which, yeah, sure. I mean, Sound Judgment all over the place is just worth money, and it's gonna be going up in value. By the way, if you have any Lost Art Sound Judgments, it looks like it went down in value, but you tell me, is $13 down in value? Once again, it's insane, but it's still a really good card. And a lot of decks players are starting to play this card at 3 in their side decks. Plunder Patrol. Oh my God! In the beginning of this week, I believe. Maybe it was last week. Someone commented, hey, V's trying to offload Plunder Patrol, so he's just hyping them up. Okay. That's not true at all. I actually bought the core and then did a video talking about it. Why would I sell something I just bought? Gah! This is why certain parts of this community just piss me off. Because they're just like, you're like competitively stupid. Like you're just trying to compete to be dumb. And I don't understand it whatsoever and why you would do this. But some people are. Not you watching. A majority of you are amazing. But there are those who are just sitting there going, how can I say something really stupid that makes 0 sense? Oh, I got it. I'm just going to Zodiac Duelist, grab a comment, and just type it in there. Idiot. The reason I Plunder Patrols went up in value, by the way, is not because of what I said over in this video. That's ridiculous. That video got about, what, 3,000, 4,000 views? That's nothing. That's really nothing in the grand scheme of things. The reason why Plunder Patrol went up in value, because a kid went undefeated. Once again, undefeated. I'll say it one more time for those in the back. Undefeated at a YCS, albeit remote duel. That kid walked through 11 rounds, roughly, right? It was 12 rounds? I don't know. Okay, I don't play remote duel events. I haven't played it lately. But a lot of rounds, and won every single one of them with Plunder Patrol. We're talking he walked through base, he walked through PKs, he walked through Prankets, he walked through everybody. Anything, all those Braves, he walked right through with Plunder Patrol and bodied them. Plunder Patrol was in sets like Initial Assault and Eternity Code that wasn't a Megatins, albeit 0 reprints of Plunder Patrols. 0. How many? 0. Let's count them, starting with 0. 0 reprints of this. So yeah, Plunder Patrol's being worth money? Sure. Okay. Makes sense. Now, someone also said, well, Plunder Patrols might not be good when Albaz gets around. Albaz coming around the next month is going to water down a lot of decks, but it's not going to kill a lot of decks. You would be wrong if you said Albaz kills Plunder Patrol. You have 0 idea about that because we have no testing. In fact, in my opinion, I think Albaz just brings a new variation of meta play to the game. Meta play that decks like Plunder Patrols are going to have to learn to play around just as much as decks like Base is going to learn how to play around. We don't have that information. We don't have none of that statistics in hand. We have 0 idea what's going to be good or not after Albaz is released. To say anything is contrarian because you have 0 idea. Skystriker Maneuver Afterburners is also going up in value. I mean, it always has, but it's $12 to $13. Yes, it does have reprints, okay, of Afterburners. And yeah, you know, they're there. Super rare and ultra rare, you know. But Secret Afterburners is where it's at, boys. Let's get it going. Max Rarity Strikers. Who's with me? Listen, Vampire Sucker Ultra Rare has slowly been increasing in value. The card actually is roughly around $6. Is it 6? I don't feel like it's more. Is it $6? There's one for 6, but then verified behind. Okay, 7. Okay, $7 Vampire Sucker. After that, Secret Rare started roughly around $9.50. Why is it worth more money? Well, it's his play in creepy waifu lovers' hands. Now, I don't really know. This card is, I mean, it's a good effect, but it doesn't really see play as much because zombies aren't doing anything at the moment. Though, let's be honest, zombies is an archetype that has came in and out of this game, and more likely will come back in this game. And you can argue, well, V, I play it now. Cool. What events have you won? Like, seriously. I'm not trying to insult you. I just want to know, like, are there dominating decks that play Vampire Sucker? And if they are, please comment down below. I'd love to know. I really do like this card a lot. 6 Samurai Kizaru. This card actually went up in value in the past. Why is this card anything? This card's roughly around, I mean, besides the Italians, roughly around $18 for Kizaru. Why? Because 6 Samurai fanboys just don't sell their 6 Samurai cards. That's the only thing I have, other than the fact that it's only one printing out of Spirit Warriors. Listen, we talked about Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit, the Ultimate Rare. We talked about this in the past. Saw the spike in value. Saw that it's what, $200? 200 or more? Okay, this one up more? You got it. $210 for Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit Ultimate Rare. But this is what I was talking about in my little video about the trickle-down effect, where when one card gets really expensive, other cards are going to start following. And that other card is now the secret version, which you can see over here, it has also went up, of Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. Secret version of this card, let me just fix it because idiots put Korean down here. Dude, look at all these people selling Koreans. What a bunch of dumbasses. Okay, so there's one secret for $85, unlimited, and there's $116 for a secret first edition. This is about to get cleaned out. In fact, I would argue, you know, debate me on it, it probably has been cleaned out. What's the next highest rarity? Skip gold, because if everyone's rocking premium gold, you're going to get laughed at locals. Like, let's be honest. Like, if you rock one of these gold cards, and you drop on somebody, and you're trying to talk about, like, rarity or whatever, you're going to get laughed at. I'm just going to, like, whatever, it just is what it is. So, the ultra rare version of Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit, which looks really clean, actually. Look at that spike. And that's a faster spike. The value of this card, by the way, besides the unlimited one, which is about $5, that one's probably going to be sold by the time you're watching this video, is anywhere from $7.50 to $8 for the ultra rare version of Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. By the way, the alternate art, ultra rare, looks really good. If I was on a budget, I'm dead serious, by the way. If I was on a budget, I would totally buy this version. I love the artwork. I think it looks great. And the card's also ultra rare. People have not caught on to this yet. But since the other ultra rare is like $8, why would you not buy the alternate art? It does have a little bit of a spike, don't get me wrong, from 2 to 3, almost at 4, but it's worth it. This guy's 1,100, 178. You got it. Like, I would totally buy my place in here. Let me know what you would do. You want to look at cards that have crazy value that just mean nothing? Sure, Drill Warrior, Ultimate Rare at an absolute power force. This card right now, unlimited versions are roughly around $20, and if you want a first edition version, no big deal, $45 to $50 for Drill Warrior Ultimate Rare. Why? Because Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D fanboys are born in the year 2000 have zero idea about the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Show, so they're buying Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. Think about it, and this is honestly true. And this is my true theory that I think is real, but I don't know and have any evidence. Most Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are probably born not too long after the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Show first aired. So we're talking about 2003, 2000s. So they probably never saw original Yu-Gi-Oh! When it was original Yu-Gi-Oh! Like weekly episodes, kind of like Dragon Ball Z. Like just imagine, and this is probably theoretically gonna happen. Dragon Ball fans in the future are gonna be Dragon Ball Super fans, and not really Dragon Ball Z fans, because they're gonna see Dragon Ball Z as a show that's too many episodes, and they're gonna watch Super and get that high of Super. So we'll see more Super fanboys, even though Dragon Ball Z is infinitely better. Change it back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Fanboys right now of Yu-Gi-Oh! Like myself, that like original Yu-Gi-Oh! It's my favorite anime of all time, by the way. Love original Yu-Gi-Oh! Are talking to Yu-Gi-Oh! Fans that were born after original Yu-Gi-Oh! While Yu-Gi-Oh! was airing, their mom was in the waiting room popping on them, like left and right. So like, they are getting ready. They grew up with not original Yu-Gi-Oh! With Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. They might have seen original Yu-Gi-Oh! But they haven't experienced it like most Yu-Gi-Oh! Players that have been around for original Yu-Gi-Oh! Hopefully this makes sense to you. So they're Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D fanboys, okay? They're like, oh, 5Ds is the greatest anime. Yeah, because you grew up with it. I grew up with original Yu-Gi-Oh! And it was more fun for me because it was more exciting. And the Yu-Gi-Oh! Fanboys of then are growing up, getting jobs, getting money, maybe getting a girl, who knows, and they're now going into the market and buying cards from their old childhood. And those cards aren't like Dark Magician, even though that is the closest market I would argue would be more original Yu-Gi-Oh! That market is more 5Ds of market. Well, it's grown more as a 5Ds market. Not even Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, which was very short-lived compared to, well, 5Ds. Though I will say Yu-Gi-Oh! GX wasn't really as good as 5Ds, if we're going to be honest. I did like Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, 5Ds was better, but original Yu-Gi-Oh! Will blast them off the water. You understand? Am I making any sense to you? If you're born after the year 2000, you have zero idea what I'm saying. You're like, what? No, your 5Ds are so good. I love the goofy tattoos on the poor people and how everyone was really upset and Crow Hogan got watered down because Black Wings needed to be nerfed to make room for stupid decks like Drill Warrior and junk decks. Like I said, I don't hate 5Ds. Just original Yu-Gi-Oh! Is infinitely better. And if you disagree, show me your birth date. It's probably after the year 2000. That's all I'm trying to say. Maybe 90s, maybe in mid-90s, because you're, what, 8? You didn't watch Yu-Gi-Oh! When you were 8? No, my mom put me in front of the TV, V. Great, that's because your mom's alcoholic, she went to the bar. Alright, Totem Dragon at a Crimson Crisis has also weapon value. It's kind of crazy if you think about it. Unlimited Light Plate, well, look at these foreign versions, but $21. First version of this card is roughly around, foreign versions, $30. The reason why, even though I like foreign versions more personally, is because selling foreign cards versus English cards are getting harder and harder to do. Back in the day, you had a foreign card, it would sell that fast. It was highly wanted, hard to get. Hard to get, I want it. Simple. But nowadays, what we're seeing is cards that are in English will sell faster than their foreign counterparts, old or new. It just is what it is. In fact, I would argue if you have a Starlight version of a card, it's probably cheaper if it's foreign rather than its English counterpart. I've seen it many times. So that's the reason why. That's why my Starlights are not foreign, even though I like them foreign. I would love to have like a full Italian card with Italian Starlights, you know. So anyway, but yeah, Tone Dragon with a lot of money. Crystal Crisis, great set by the way. I really did like this set a lot. It was one of those sets we knew was gonna be decent, but damn, this set was really good. People were buying Aliens back in the day. If you held your Aliens, by the way, they were like $15. Alien Kid. This card was $1 by the special. All right. Resident Mega Monarch. This version of the card coming out of Duelist Alliance is sold out. $68. If you want to go ahead and buy a 2015 Mega, sold out. $65. All I know is if your dumbasses out there playing, what's that deck, whatever, you lose to Regeki, Lightning Storm, Evenly Match. You lose to a lot of cards. But no, Vivi, I could chain, blah, blah, blah. No. It's a nice deck. Don't get me wrong. I think it's a great deck. Is it worth this, though? Can we be honest? Like, you know, Flunderies, there it is. Flunderies. I don't hate Flunderies. I think Flunderies is a great deck, but I feel like the biggest problem with Flunderies is they lose to any like way to blow up the board. You can say, well, V, that's every deck. Yeah, except most decks have multiple negations. Most decks have ways to keep cards on the board. Flunderies, you just like Lightning Storm their back row. You look at them and go, smoke them if you got them. Do they have them? So that's the way I think about it. Listen, I really appreciate you guys watching my videos. Thank you so much. Sorry about the rant about Yu-Gi-Oh! And Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds, but the more I talk about the people that born around like the whatever, the more I realize I'm like, you don't even know like the show like I knew it. I used to go to Chinatown and buy like VHS cassette tapes and go home and eat Chinese food and eggnog. Yeah, it's disgusting, but I love this. Delicious. Canned eggnog. Try it. It's amazing. Sweet and sour chicken, white rice. And with the sauce all over the place. And just watch Yu-Gi-Oh! On VHS. It was amazing. It was exciting. It was fun. When 5Ds came out, I watched on TV like everybody else. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't as good as original Yu-Gi-Oh! Not even close. I don't know. That's how I feel. Anyway, just realize this conversation when you're arguing with Dragon Ball Super players, Dragon Ball Super fanboys in the future, tell them why like Dragon Ball Z is infinitely better, and they're gonna look at you with glassy eyes, and then you get asked their birthday, and you go, "I get it." I don't know. That's how I feel. I'm getting old. Anyway, I really appreciate you guys watching my videos. It's your boy V. Hit the subscribe button, dumbasses. And if you want to hit the subscribe button to those who want to subscribe, I appreciate it. You know, hit the subscribe button. It's no big deal. Hit the like button. Comment down below. And if you complain, I'm deleting your comments. Your boy V. You guys have a great day.